I know, not another goddamn video on how to be happy. Trust me, I'm not gonna tell you how to become happier. What the fuck do I know? But I do want to talk about three big ideas and thoughts that we can all share as humans and that can help us understand ourselves better. Those are identity, belonging, purpose. Here we go. Number one, identity. What I mean by that? I mean like a concept of self, a concept of you, a narrative of your life history. And there are different aspects to this. There is the clinical sense of you. If you ever read Oliver Sacks' amazing book, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, funny book, amazing neurologist, read him. He tells a story of a severe patient with Korsakoff syndrome. Korsakoff is if you're chronically alcoholic and you've been drinking for decades. Sometimes this can lead to Korsakoff, which means your brain atrophies, kind of like with Alzheimer's, but your cognitive capacities and your memory and your concept of yourself declines. And these people continuously make up their surroundings and their people and their environment and their identity because they don't know anymore, they don't remember. So it's really difficult to talk about happiness without the foundation of your self-identity, of who you are. But more than that, it's also societal. If you live in a place and a time and a country where you can be who you want to be, you know, you can think what you want to think, you can say what you want to say, you can love who you want to love, you can do what you want to do. Those are societal constraints on top of biological and physiological constraints. But identity matters for your happiness. Second, belonging. Think about this. I'm talking about the sense of belonging, of having a tribe, of having a group. Imagine living in a cave. Very, very few people can live in a cave alone for years and be happy. Most of us, I'd say 99% of us, need other people around us. It doesn't matter if you're extrovert, introvert, we need people around us. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and all other humans on the planet are gone. Like I Am Legend, Will Smith movie style. Everyone's gone. What would that do to your life goals, to your ambitions, to your dreams? Wouldn't it change everything? What are we by ourselves, all alone, if there are no other people around? So basically, find your tribe, find your people, find a family, find friends, co-workers. It doesn't matter. People who share certain ideas and beliefs with you, or maybe disagree, but you can talk to, you know, on a certain level. That matters for fulfillment and happiness for almost everybody. We're social creatures, we're social animals. And I made a small video about this a few weeks ago. It's called Why Do Zebras Have Stripes? You can look at it in the description below. Number three, purpose. And purpose is a difficult one because how do you talk about it? Do we need a purpose? Does everybody need a purpose? What's your purpose? Everybody's trying to find their passion. I want to talk about a story. Bart was a child in the US in the 70s and 60s, I think. I can't remember exactly. And he did something peculiar. He started walking on his hands hours and hours every day. And his mom and his friends found it funny and they let him. And he became better and better and better and started working up and down the stairs on his hands. Doesn't seem like a usable skill or anything you can, you know, market for your SAT scores, SAT scores. But when his mom, on the advice of a friend, took him to a gymnast class, his eyes were glazing over and he found, quote unquote, not only his tribe, but also his purpose. He became one of the most successful US gymnasts in history, winning gold medals for the Olympics, world champion, everywhere. Purpose changes things, you know? Finding your passion changes things. I think your purpose or your passion, those are difficult words to define, comes from some sort of interaction of your personality, of your identity, and your tribe, and your sense of belonging. So the first two kind of engage with the third one, with the purpose. So who you are and where you belong can help you find the what or the why of your life, the purpose. In a really cool book, I'll link in the description below, somebody talks about how you can find your passions. And you can be passionate about what you do, how you do it, why you do it, or for whom you do it. Those things can really fuel your purpose and your passion in life. So again, identity, sense of belonging, purpose. Those three things can make a big difference in how you live your life. And honestly, I don't have any answers of how to be happy. Really, I don't know, but it's complicated because happiness is part of your temperament and your personality and your mood states, and those are 50%, around 50% genetic. You didn't choose your genes. Another big chunk, childhood, the first 3-4 years of your life. You didn't have any influence on that. So a big chunk of how you are as a person, if you are optimist or if you see only darkness in the world, is already outside of your control. But certain big strokes of human behavior and human thought can help you find a way to get to a place that is maybe closer to who and where you want to be. And those are identity, sense of belonging, and purpose. That's it, and I might be wrong, but at least those are my thoughts. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel either here on the left or below on the subscribe button.